everybody's enjoying the Olympics. I know I sure am. I haven't missed a day yet, minus the volleyball that was on a channel I didn't have recorded. But, on the contrary, we are kicking butt in gold medals at the Home Depot, where you can get your handy-dandy Krispy Kreme hat that I'm wearing right now. Thank you, Krispy Kreme, for providing the hat.
I'm pretty sure they don't have Krispy Kreme in Rio.
Oh, they could.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
It's possible.
No.
They probably have a Popeyes.
No. But yeah, Olympics. Watched a ton of it. And yeah, I mean, we leading by far in medal counts.
We're kind of kicking everybody's butt. No big deal.
Yeah. Over 100 medals, 42 of them gold. Next closest one gold is Britain at 27. So yeah, we got a pretty good lead with only as we wrap up. So I mean, yeah, no one's catching us. But I mean, there's been a lot of highs for the Olympics. Yeah, there's a couple of low moments. You know, Lochte and Hope Solo, who kind of ruined it for people. So yeah, disappointing in that aspect. But some of the key standouts that come to mind for me is obviously Michael Phelps.
Beast.
Going out.
You got 25 medals total and
total 28.
28.
28.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean that's a record that no one's going to come close
Greatest
to.
Olympian ever. Hands down.
And then there's Usain Bolt. Finished off his quest 9 for 9 out of the 3 Olympics he's been in. Swept against gold. Now,
He's from Wakanda.
there is talk of people who say Usain Bolt is the best Olympian ever over Michael Phelps. Their rationale for that is one, when it comes to track, you don't have these different types of runs like you do swimming. So I read an article on Yahoo Sports, I can't remember who the author's name was, but he made the point where in swimming you can move your arms in different directions and run, swim on your back. That's how you can get so many different medals. Whereas running, it's all you can do is run. There's no running backwards or anything like that. So if you look at it, Usain Bolt had 9 races.
Right.
Gold in every single one.
Phelps had...
So he's a perfect 9-0.
Okay.
Or Michael Phelps,
He got a silver, didn't he?
Well, he's gotten some silvers.
In this one, he got a silver.
Yep, yeah, there's one this year he got silver, but there's also been other ones where he's gotten silver. He hasn't had that clean sweep. Now, I'm not saying I agree with it, but there's just that aspect of people are saying Usain Bolt is the greatest over Michael Phelps.
I don't agree with that.
No?
No. Yeah, because all you can do is run, but still there's been some times where, Michael Phelps he wins the race, but then he gets the gold medal ceremony, and then 15 or so minutes later he has to go back and do another heat right away. So he doesn't have as long of a resting period probably still. And swimming takes a lot more out of the body, I feel, than running. Just me. I don't know.
You have the resistance from the water that you have to fight. I mean, to your point, there's those, especially in Sydney and Beijing, where he was doing so many different events. A lot of them would be, one back right after the other. Even this year, he did a race, and it was 30 minutes later he had to go do a heat for his other race. Yep. So you don't get a whole lot of time. Whereas Usain Bolt, he runs one race, has the entire day. The rest will run the race the next day. So I mean, now Usain Bolt, when he wins by a clear margin. No one's really come close to even really challenging him when he actually goes all out. Like you see in the preliminary heats, as he gets closer to the end, he lets off. Yeah, he lets off, and someone else will come sneak up to him. But we knew there's really no chance of anyone actually, reaching him. So, I mean, there's when he wins by a lot. Obviously, Michael Phelps, there's some where it's literally a fingertip length away that he actually won.
Yeah, he's got to exclude more energy.
Yeah. So I'm with you there. I think Michael Phelps, greatest Olympian of all time.
Hands down.
Yeah. Usain Bolt, definitely upper tier.
He's probably in the top 10.
Oh yeah, I'd probably say top 5. Yeah, top 5 definitely. Because he was in his events. He was just dominant.
There was nobody even arm's length. He was like a whole body length.
Yeah, there's usually a pretty good gap between him and second place. So when the individual 100, individual 200, and the 4x4 100 relay, 4x100 relay, all three Olympics he's been in. So clean sweep every single time. So yeah, Jamaica, they're gonna have to find out. Okay, if we want to keep in this medal or this medal race, we got to find someone to replace him. Good luck with that. I mean,
yeah, because I think he said this is his last one.
Yep.
Phelps did too. That's sad.
Yep, Phelps, Usain Bolt, both last one. Allison Felix of the U.S. People are thinking this is probably going to be her last Olympics. She went out on top, winning the gold in the 4x400 for the women. So then she also won, I think she won two golds and a silver this Olympics. So yeah, she's going out with a total of 9 medals, which ranks, tops among female, athletes. So, guys, she's in the conversation with, one of the greatest female, Olympians of all time. So, yeah, so track and field, that's kind of been on the display for the past week since, it's coming towards the end, just about to wrap up.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's kind of where the U.S. kind of shines in some of those events. I mean, especially you got the long jump where the male won gold. I believe also in the female as well won gold. Pole vault, or
all that crazy
high
stuff.
jump, whatever. Yeah, there's hammer throw, shot put. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that.
Stuff that I can't do, even if I was at the Home Depot.
Yeah, I don't see how that would help you at all.
Could.
No.
It could.
Then you had the gymnastics. Women, dominant, Fab Five, as they're calling them, just cleaned house, with the exception of the balance beam, where everyone thinks Laura Hernandez just got robbed by the scoring on that, which, I watched it. I agree. There's some merit to that argument. Now, she didn't make a big deal out of it. It was everyone else saying she got robbed. She took her silver.
Right.
Just, took the high road. Not gonna argue it. Whenever she's 16, she'll be in the next Olympics, and
she'll
problem,
be in
so
next 4 years, and she'll probably destroy.
Yeah. So then you had the story for the gymnastics was Simone Biles.
Simone Biles. I think I saw her at Krispy Kreme's in my dreams. Made a rhyme. I made a funny.
Don't need to go there.
I made a funny though.
But
it was a joke. It's a joke.
But yeah, she tried to get 5 for 5 in golds. Fell just short. She got 4. Got the bronze on the balance beam though. So she had a balance beam. She had a fault where she fell over, had to grab the beam to keep her up, and that kind of killed it right there. Yep. So yeah, that kind of ruined the 5 golds in 5 events, but 4 golds and a bronze.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm sure she's happy with that. She's, I believe, 19, so whether she'll be in the next Olympics, I don't know. That would be...
I hope so.
That's getting, that's kind of towing that line of, age of will she still be able to do it? Yeah, with female gymnastics, I mean, once you hit, 21, 22, I mean, you're old, which is, weird to say, but, get to that age, you're considered old. But, you got the male gymnastics who did not perform nearly as well. Got a bronze and a silver in individuals, and that's about it. They didn't get anything else.
I'm kind of sensing a theme here that the men athletes got outperformed by the women athletes in this.
They did
Olympics. I mean, when it came down to it,
they did. Yeah, the golds. 60% of them have been won by the females.
I'm just saying.
And what's kind of sad is the male gymnasts were complaining about the attention and the money that the female gymnasts get. Okay. Jeez, I mean that's...
Show up for the Olympics and you might get some publicity.
Well, that's a different side of the argument. Usually it's the women complaining about the wage gap. No, this is the exact opposite. Men complaining about the wage gap.
Show up.
If you do well and win...
Show up.
You'll get paid. If you underperform like they did and don't win, no one's going to care. So, male gymnastics, in a way, doesn't get nearly as attention as females anyways. But that's because the females win and the males don't. So you're going to get more money if you're the team that always wins as compared to the team that never does.
I know why the men underperformed. You know why?
Why?
They had Dunkin' instead of Krispy Kremes. That's it. That's what it is.
Secret, huh?
That's it.
Well, get on their nutritional staff and tell them, hey, we need some Krispy Kreme
I
donuts.
mean, I could be their health nutrition. Okay, now they're gonna want to do 3 glazed donuts, 1 in the morning, 1 at breakfast, 1 in the morning, 1 at lunch, 1 at dinner. Okay, then they're gonna want to do the trifecta, which is the Moshiaku Gafupapa. Okay, which is 3 glazed in the bedtime, 3 glazed at midnight, 3 glazed at 4 a.m. That's what they have to do. You're welcome. Continue.
The fattest gymnastics team ever. It's gonna be hard to keep themselves suspended on those rings when they're holding up 300 pounds.
Okay, whatever.
It's the
True.
truth.
He didn't think about it before me.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of the other standouts. Katie Ledecky. Oh my God, she was.
Oh,
beast.
she was. Yeah. She won by there was one race where there was nobody in the screen.
The 800 meter.
Yeah, she was all by herself.
Yeah, she won by 11. I think it was 11 or 12 seconds. So yeah, when they showed the camera shot of her coming in, there was no one even close.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, she was.
What?
She dominated that. So when her career is also done, she has 5 medals already.
She could be in that discussion with Phelps.
She will be in the next Olympics. She's still young, so she can very easily pass the female athlete total of 9. So she'll probably pass that pretty easily. Because she could be in the next 2.
Technically.
Yeah, I mean
she's so young.
Yeah, so I mean she's gonna have a couple more Olympics to shoot for that, and I unless someone else comes up, that's really good. I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to challenge her. Yeah. So yeah, she dominated the each race. She got silver in one because that was a relay. So
right, she was team.
Yeah, so her individual event, so she swept with ease. And then got Simone Manuel. She became the first African American female to get a gold or medal in individual swimming.
Wakanda.
Yeah, and I loved her reaction too after she won the 50 meter because she didn't realize she just looked.
Oh yeah,
up,
she was just shocked, just overjoyed with emotion.
Oh, I get it. And it's
a big deal.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sure at the time she wasn't thinking, "Oh my God, I'm the first African American female to win." But I mean, it's one you just found out you won a gold medal in the Olympics. That in itself is amazing. Yeah, then you have that on top of it, so it makes it even more special. Then she also won the gold in the relay that they had. So yeah, she walked away with 2 gold medals. So something about the name of Simone this Olympics just seems to be doing it. I mean,
who knows? The next name might be Glaze.
No.
What?
That would be a terrible name.
It could.
No. No. I'm just going to stop it right there. No. So then also, another highlight, another female, the U.S. women's basketball team dominated the entire Olympics. No game was even close. They came in the prohibitive favorites. No one...
And they showed it.
Oh, yeah. They came with all the pressure. It was gold or bust.
Yeah.
And they took it and ran. So, I mean, that team, led by Diana Taurasi, who killed it. Oh my God, she was draining threes like,
Steph Curry?
Like Steph Curry.
I just mean the Steph Curry.
No, hang on. She was draining threes like Steph Curry in the regular season.
Oh, okay.
In the regular season, yeah.
Good save.
Yeah, so
for me.
She was killing it. And then you had Bird, who was also in her last Olympics, really well. I mean, you had their core of the team that's going to be leaving with Bird, Taurasi, and
Tamika Catchings?
Yeah, Tamika Catchings. They're all leaving. They're coming towards this is each of their 4th Olympics.
Yeah.
4 gold. So this the last one for them. Then you have the up and comers, the young ones.
The Grinders,
the
Deladons.
Yeah, so I mean they have
I
a
think
good
they'll be
nucleus
just
coming
fine.
up. Yeah, they have a good nucleus coming up to be groomed for that. So now the women came in prohibitive favorites, killed it. The men.
I'm very concerned, and I told people this from day one. Yes, we're sending a team over, but it's not the best players that we send over there by any means.
No, we had good players. I mean, you had top talent with Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving's over there.
Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler. A lot of big names, but they just haven't gelled as a team.
No, and I'm shocked by that. It's no bust to Coach K, but you just kind of had the thing that you were just hoping that Carmelo was there and he's experienced.
Carmelo has been kind of
he's been the leader of this squad for sure.
He's the one that's kind of stood out. Has been consistent. Him and Kyrie Irving saved the game against Australia going down the stretch there. Yeah. So I mean, Carmelo has done his part. He made a commitment to the U.S. basketball. Said he's going to come, to the Olympics, and he did, and he's performed. He's performed well. The rest of the team, not really so much. Klay Thompson's been invisible. It's just,
He had that one game where he had a good shooting, but then after that, that's what I see. I want to see. We play Serbia again. I want to see if Melo's struggling or Kyrie Irving or Kevin Durant, who's going to be those other players that are going to step up in the gold medal game.
They had the one blowout of China. Right. Other than that, all the games been close. The last game they played against Serbia in pool play, they only won by 3, and Serbia had the ball with a few seconds left. Had a shot to tie it, but they just missed the shot. Australia, took them to the end of the game. Spain did. So it hasn't been this dominant performance like everyone's kind of expecting. So, I mean, they didn't have the best players like LeBron was in there, which LeBron came out and said that he kind of wish he went now. So now it's like, all right, the women held up their end. They performed well. Do it. Can the men do it? I mean, they should.
They should, but I'm very worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, Serbia does not have the talent as them, but Serbia plays more as a team. But sometimes that team aspect can beat you.
Individuals.
And this is Coach K's last Olympics.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he wants to go out on top.
I'm sure he does.
Pave the way for Greg Popovich. He's going to take over in 2020. So I mean, it's on him. Then you got to think this is probably going to be Carmelo's last Olympics. I can't imagine he's going to play in the next one in 2020.
I guess it
would be possible, but close.
He's going to be pretty old,
Yeah, like LeBron, he's leaving the possibility of the 2020 Olympics open.
I could see LeBron coming back just to do one more Olympics before he hangs it up for his career.
Mm-hmm. And with Carmelo, he said that, if he wins, the gold, even if he doesn't win an NBA championship, he will still consider his career a success.
And he won something for his country.
Some people were getting after him about that. It's like, you saying that if you don't win NBA championship, you consider your career a success. Well, I mean, if you win 3-4 gold medals for your team, your country, that
to me would mean more to me than individual world championships for one city.
Yeah, and that's Olympic gold. He also has like the World Cup, but basketball comes around that he competes in as well.
The
if they
FIBA.
win.
Yep.
So I mean, he's won a few gold medals, and he should win another one. So I'd consider that a success if he doesn't win an NBA championship. I mean, granted, I'm sure he wants to. So you can't hold that against like, just because you didn't win an NBA championship, your career is a complete failure. It's like, no, that's not the case. I mean, I get it. I get where he's coming from on that. So then a couple of disappointments. Obviously you have Hope Solo that just ran her mouth, calling the Swedes a coward. After they beat them, which the rest of the U.S. team basically said, shut up. Shut up, quit talking. I mean, basically, the Swedes won fair and square. They, played great defense, came down on penalty kicks.
They outkicked them.
Yeah. Hope Solo couldn't stop them.
Yeah, so,
shut your mouth there. The whole Ryan Lochte thing is just a complete disaster.
Circus. Was he hanging out with Johnny Manziel in Cleveland or something?
Yeah.
Are they related? They might be related.
We're just really good friends. I mean...
did they go to Home Depot? Did they go to Menards? Did they go to McDonald's, Burger King, Dairy Queen, Baskin Robbins, Red Robin, Yum?
So, just getting a drunken night where you vandalize a bathroom then claim you were...
held up at gunpoint.
Yeah. Just come across like a complete idiot, and then, in his interview, he sits there, starts crying. Oh, I feel so bad. No, you don't. You feel bad that you got caught. That's what you feel bad about. You're the one that got to get out of the country early, get to the U.S.
Yeah, but your other buddies...
Yeah, you're not the other 3 that were still in Brazil. 2 got pulled off of their plane, leaving to get questioned. The only way he was allowed to leave is he's donating $11,000 to charity, so he doesn't have to go to jail in Brazil. But yeah, no, you're going to be the one, crying. You feel so bad, even though you're safe in America, which technically... The Brazilian government can ask, permission to talk to them by going through the U.S.
I really hope he does.
I honestly hope the U.S. does allow Brazil to question him and do that. Because you're embarrassing, obviously, yourself, your team, the United States swimming, the United States Olympic Committee, and the United States itself. And you are embarrassing the entire country by doing something that's stupid.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah. There are some weird things that happen, the Olympics when everyone gets together. Hell, each athlete gets 42 condoms when they, get there. So
they obviously assume that some people are going to want to go around the world and play bingo, okay?
Yeah, that kind of shows you the atmosphere there is for the athletes outside of the events. And there's a lot of stories that go on about the different sexcapades that these athletes have.
Yeah.
So, you understand things, might happen if, if that happened, if he got drunk, got in trouble for vandalism, and he just came out and said, I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
Yeah, just let that have been the end of it.
Yeah, everyone would be like, oh, you know what? We get it. You apologize. You're sorry. Okay, we understand. Mistakes happen.
Lives and dies that happened.
Yeah, but no, he just has to
living by the story.
He has to be an idiot and make up this stupid story about it, which, just makes him look like a jackass and embarrasses the United States, and that aspect of it. And then you have the men's 4x100 relay race. 2004, 2008, they were disqualified. 2012, they won the silver, but then they got stripped because Tyson Gay tested positive for doping.
Yep.
So, 2016, ready to go, want to redeem yourselves. They got disqualified. Again. That's after they also won bronze. Not even silver or gold, it was bronze. And they got disqualified again. 4 years. 3 disqualified, 1 stripped. That is so horrible.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah. 2, they dropped the baton, they got disqualified. Obviously, then you have Tyson Gay's doping, and then this next one, I am not even... They said for this most recent one that they made the exchange for the baton too early, which is why they got disqualified. But when they had this mindset of, we gotta run this clean, we want to redeem ourselves. You better make sure that you're passing the baton off in the right spot. It's not rocket science. Granted, he knew you weren't going to win gold because Jamaica had Usain Bolt running the last leg of it. So you'd have had to have a substantial lead in order to get gold, which wasn't the case. But run a methodical race. Be careful on when you're handing off the baton, and come away with a medal, not getting disqualified again. So yeah, disappointing. But I love the Olympics. Like I said, I watched a lot of it. Another somewhat disappointment thing, Kerry Walsh-Jennings, April Ross.
I watched that game.
They weren't the favorites, but with Kerry Walsh-Jennings
I thought they had a shot to win.
Oh, they did, because she won 3 straight golds.
Yeah.
She had never lost a match in the Olympics until this year. She never lost a set until this year.
Did it throw her off? Not
they did. They did walk away with the bronze, so they got something. But obviously they were shooting for the gold, which they came up a bit short. They have the women's indoor volleyball team, kind of which was the favorites going in. They had to settle for the bronze too.
It's still good. It's still a medal. But...
Exactly, you get a medal. Obviously, it's just not. You don't get the same euphoria as winning a gold. But it's a little disappointing. But you come away with something at least. But you can only imagine a lot of these sports no one pays attention to for 3 years, 11 months at a time. This is the one shot where people in swimming, track and field, badminton, table tennis, handball, water polo, all these events no one cares about.
I do.
3 years. No, you don't.
I do.
You do not watch water polo.
I do.
Not
yes.
When the Olympics aren't on, you watch water polo.
Oh, they don't have it on TV. Otherwise, I'd watch it.
But you follow water polo.
Yes.
You follow it.
Yeah.
Who was last world champion?
Well, I don't follow it.
Okay, so you don't follow it.
They don't have it on TV.
Doesn't mean you can't follow it. You can go online and watch it if you're that interested.
If they have badminton on TV, I watch it.
See, that's the thing. It's not popular enough for people to want to watch it, so they don't show it on TV.
If they had it on TV, I would follow it.
So yeah, it's, you train, so long for this. You got the one shot, and just to come up short, to train that hard or be disqualified or fall or something like that. I remember there was one race, guy from France jump started immediately out. Just how they show just the agony of it all. Just training so long, you got your one shot in the Olympics, and that happens, and you failed. And so that's what I love about the Olympics. You got the agony, of defeat. Then you also have these great stories with like the U.S. runner and the runner from the Netherlands who fell, helped each other up, finished the race, and now they're just going on this like television tour talking about how they just become these instant friends by helping each other up when neither more than winning the gold medal. And then you have obviously the the euphoria of winning the gold medal and coming out of nowhere. I love the Olympics. I love
when you work so hard and you don't win. It's like going to Krispy Kremes and they're out of everything. It's happened to me before. It's very heartbroken.
All right, fun drinking game. Rewatch this episode. Anytime he says Krispy Kreme, take a shot.
Krispy Kreme.
Exactly. But don't drive anywhere if you do that. Stay where you are. Be
don't make up stories that you got robbed at Donut Point by a glazed donut filled with raspberry.
We're gonna stop it there. That's enough. Love the Olympics. Can't wait for another 4 years for it to happen, but I enjoyed watching it. Everybody have a good night. Football is right around the corner. Woo!
Yes!